breaks down.
Nothing.
I don't think you got any current. Oh, I'm checking this in.
Huh?
I should be checking this in. Oh, mercy. Dummy.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Daniel and you are watching Triple R Farms, and it is Wednesday, June the 19th, and here is what we got on tap for today. We are going to be laying by some cotton at Gray Rocks. That's what I'm going to be doing, spraying. James has got my water up there. Mark's going to be taking my truck with the chemical. I'm going to be driving the Rogator. And PA is going to be... He's going to be fertilizing some soybeans at some point today, and then he's going to go back to spraying some soybeans over in the valley. So he's going to be doing. Dad has been running around like a crazy person trying to keep all these irrigations going. I'll talk about that a little later. Philip, he is going to be touching up some soybeans. He didn't quite get through doing a little replant on the beans, so he's going to be doing that. Wayne, he's going to be helping fill up the planter and stuff. James is going to be on the loader doing something. I just saw him go by, so that's all I know. So sit back and enjoy the video, and let's get this baby started. Alright, so we're up here at Gray Rocks, and I thought y'all would want to take a look at the cotton. This is Delta Pine 2141, and you can see how big it is. Starting to put on some squares. That's what these little guys are, right there. That is where the cotton is actually, the cotton boll is forming right here. So that'll flower, put out a flower right there, and then it'll turn into a cotton boll, which will have the lint in it. But there's another little square. So PA has fertilized this cotton, so as soon as we get a rain, it is really going to want to take off. So we're going to have to put some picks on it as soon as we get a rain. What that's going to do is help the plant It's gonna stop it from growing tall and make it put on more fruit. Make it more bushy and not more, you don't want it to look like a tree. You want it to look rounded. But cotton looks good. Leaves look really good. I don't see any insect damage. The deer have pretty much left it alone, which is a good thing. But yeah, looks good. So we just got done spraying the cotton up here at Great Rocks. But while I'm down here, we do have the pivot running on the corn. And I know it's gone around twice. So we'll run down there, take a look at it, and see if the ground is still wet. If it is, then we can just shut off the pivot for a little while and give it a little rest. So this is the generator we had to rent because we had that motor that was bad. So we got that baby right there for a whole month. This thing's quiet, real quiet. So what we'll do, we'll get in front of the pivot and we'll see how the ground feels in front of it. There's one thing I cannot do, and I cannot walk out in that corn when it's tasseling like that. I am really, really, really allergic to that stuff right there. So we'll just look at the ones on the edge. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. That's a 3. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Corn looks good. We'll see what this thing looks like. Good looking here. Alright, I think we're wet enough at the moment out in front of the pivot, so that means we can go ahead and cut this off. Give these motors a rest. We can refill them back with diesel and stuff like that, and then we'll be ready to go as soon as we get back dry. But for all the other corn, In the fields where we do not have irrigation, we are really dry right now. We're going about 2.5 weeks now with no rain, and we've had temperatures in the high 90s every day. So we are due for some rain, and hopefully that's coming this weekend. Ooh, it's low. Good. Cylinder leaking. Well, the plan was to take this planter over to the valley and put it up for storage in the shed. They've got it cleaned out, they've got it blown out, it is ready to be put up. We are done planning for 2024, but obviously we got a bad hydraulic leak on that folding cylinder, so now we're gonna have to take it off.
Where?
Right here.
All around in here.
Coming all out the barrel. Is that one we've already fixed?
I don't know. It kind of looks like it's not. Those cotter keys, they look like factory bent.
Mm-hmm. This has only got one hook. That one's broke.
Half inch?
I told you.
Oh, it's 9/16.
9/16. Good. All right. That's got pressure on it.
And I don't see my wrist. I'm out of here. All right. There you go. Pick up on it. All right. All right.
Say hey to everybody, Tom.
Hey.
The shoes don't match.
I know that. That's how it meant to be.
Alright, who's gonna be the squirrel? I reckon be me.
I'll go out there.
What you do, you cut the thing off, just so I can spin it and get all the trash off it.
He's going across like a limbo. Oh, look, there's an alligator bar right there. On the shore, I can see it. I'm gonna look at that alligator bar. The river's really low today. Hopefully we can show y'all an alligator today. Make it across without falling into the river of doom.
I didn't fall. What it is we don't have that little motor fix out there yet. That screen is supposed to be turning at all times, and that's what keeps it clean. It's a self-cleaning screen. That's what the water is blowing out for. Anyway, so we got to go out there every so often and manually rotate it. All right, here is our Milo. We're over here in the valley, and don't quote me on this, but I think it's called Carolina Seed is the company name, and I think the variety is Launch. Never planted it before, but we're gonna try it out this year. Seed population, we were shooting for 92,000. It has not had any rain on it, so whatever moisture was in the ground brought it up, but as you can see, it's kind of skippy in places, but for the most part all of it came up. So what we're doing in this field is we were trying to fool the deer. Usually if we plant beans right here, these deer pour out of these woods and they will absolutely wipe this whole field out. So we did the Milo right here, and we got beans right over here on the other side of the road. But they're starting to figure it out. They're walking across here, and guess what? They're eating. That's what it should look like. See where they ate? But for the most part, the field looks pretty good. If we can get these beans up with some size, they will outgrow the deer. The deer just can't keep up with how fast they're growing. If you can ever get them to about right here, then they'll pretty much outgrow the deer. But definitely need a rain really bad right now because they're not growing very fast at all. So hopefully we'll get a rain in the next couple of days, because that will make everything better. Look right here. See where they're eating? Yep. Sorry, dogs.
Zip tie, I got one.
So this is Phillips planter right here, and they have not cleaned it out. It is not ready to be put up for storage. So the first thing we got to do is we got to pull off these electronic solenoids right here, and we always put them in a jug, and then we always tie it on the planter so we know where it is next year when we go to put them back on. You got to undo the little clip, just like that, and then we unscrew it right here. Like that. Sometimes they can be really hard, like this one. cannot believe this, but it is raining right now. Not a hard rain, but it is rain. I hadn't seen it in almost 3 weeks. There's PA. He came back because of the rain. He's just gonna stop. Give it a little while, and if it stops raining, he'll go back at it. If not, we'll do it another day. But I got one more thing I want to do on my Rogator, and it's these lights right here. And I got another one on the back. And both of them stopped working at the same time. And I really like these lights because out of all the lights on the Rogator, these little ones back here and there's some back there, these are by far the brightest and get your attention the most. So anyway, I want to get them back working because all the traveling I have to do up and down the highways, I just feel a lot better if I can get these things working. Should be this one right here. Can you tell if this is blown?
Hang on it out. Good fuse.
Nothing.
Well, one side's gonna be
12.2.
yeah. Okay, that's fine.
All right, switch is on.
And the light is on. I don't understand it.
Get him.
You gotta find that same number and pull it out and put it there and see if it works.
Hey, neither one I'm working. Well, we didn't have any luck. Well, like Dad said, that looks like a wintertime job. I just don't think we're getting power to it. What would happen was it started going out gradually. Sometimes I would cut it on, cut the switch on. They wouldn't turn on. You'd go 5 miles down the road and all of a sudden you look in your mirror and they're on. And they would do that. They did that for a couple of weeks and then they just got to where they would not cut on at all. So, darn. Thought it was going to be an easy fix, but it's not. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up this video. So thanks for watching another one with us. And I don't know if you caught it earlier, but we're not doing any videos next week. So the last week of June, we're not filming at all. We'll pick back up filming, I guess, the first week of July. But other than that, thanks for watching another one with us. If you want to do me a favor, you know what to do. You click that thumb, means you like the video. Triple R Farms logo over here. If you want to subscribe to our channel, we would love to have you. You just click that and it'll let you subscribe to our channel. But yeah, that's it. And we'll see y'all in July.